What's going on, guys? Balkan Architect here, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to create view templates in Revit. This is a very good way to kind of speed up your work, so whenever you have some project you can set up the view template on that project if the view is set up in a way you prefer working, and then you can reuse that view template for any project that's coming, so you don't really have to set everything up every time for each and every view. So it's just a way of becoming way more efficient in Revit, and it's a way to make your office run a bit smoother. But before I get started, I would just like to ask you to like this tutorial. It helps me out a lot, and if you haven't already, I suggest you subscribe because I make tutorials like this every day. Okay, so here I am in Revit, and this is the house that I'm going to be using. And if you want to download this actual project, check out my Patreon, first link in the description. For only $5 a month you can download all of my Revit projects. But anyway, so this is the house that I'm going to be using, and I already did a tutorial on how to set up this cool looking, like jazzed up floor plan with cool graphics that look really nice. So I'm just going to be showing you now how to kind of turn this into a view template and then reuse it later on. And of course, if you want to see how I did this, check out the link in the description where I show you how to do that. Okay, so this looks really nice. I can say I'm happy with this. Maybe make sure that it's a detail level fine. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you want to add some shadows, so you can even do that. You can maybe, I don't know, cast shadows. Yeah, maybe it's a bit too much, but anyway, you can play around if you want. But let's say we're happy with the way this turned out. Maybe just change a bit the shadow lighting to something like, I don't know, 10. Okay, we can't see it now. How about this? Still a bit too much. Just a little less, 16. There you go. Okay, so let's say I'm happy with this view as it is right now, and I want to save this as a view template. Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to go over here into your floor plan, right click on it, and then go create view template from view. So you just set up one view that you have over here, you set it up exactly the way you want to have it, and then you turn that into your view template. So again, your floor plan, right click on it, go create view template from view, and here you can name it. So let's call this Orange Madness. Okay, so now you get this view template dialog. So as you can see here, we've got our Orange Madness view template, and here you've got some settings. So you can include the scale. In this case, it's a custom scale of 1 to 75, but of course you can change that if you want. Then the display model, so you can turn some of these things off. So maybe the detail level, it's set to fine, but if you turn that off, it won't set the detail level in the view where you apply this view template. But I think it's really good to have as many of these as possible. You want to check them because that's just going to reduce the amount of time that you're going to spend working on the next view when you set everything up. So just check everything over here. Here you've got your VG overdrive, so that stands for visibility graphics. So if you just go here to edit, as you can see here, you get your visibility graphics dialog, and here you can maybe make some further changes if you want. As you can see, I've already done some changes for this tutorial, so there are some overrides and some halftones, as you can see, for the doors and for the furniture and stuff like that, generic models. So I already did all of this in that previous tutorial, so now we just need to just double check everything if it works, especially for the lighting. So this opens up your graphic display options. So basically everything, even though it's not in the same place, you can access it from this view templates dialog. So maybe here you want to change the shadows to, I don't know, 14, hit apply, just to make some final decisions on what you want to have. Of course, it's a look down, and yeah, it's an architectural discipline, so you check everything. Depth queuing, this is really important, so I just like to use no clip for this one, at least for this project, and just hit OK. And once we're done, we can just once we're done double checking everything and seeing if everything looks exactly perfect, we can just hit OK, And we're done. A new view template is created. So now if I maybe open up one of these views, and I'm just going to double tap L for levels, and let's create another floor plan just above the last one we saw. So I'm just going to place it over here, select it. Where is that little break line? Okay, here we go. So as you can see, it's in pretty much in the same place. Okay, it's a bit higher, but that doesn't really matter. We can make it lower. It's in the same place, but if we open this up, as you can see, this is what we're going to be having. It looks like a, well, it looks wrong. It's all dark and it's boring and it's not our orange madness that we're used to. Only some things are taken through, so maybe these grid lines, as you can see, they're blue, but that's because we changed the actual family. So there are some things that kind of carry on without using view templates, but most of it, as you can see on this view, is not. So you just need to go over here, right click and go apply template properties, and over here find your orange madness and hit apply properties. Hit OK, and as you can see, now we've got some of those orange elements, we've got our shadows, and if we were to create some dimensions, some annotation, so you go over here for annotation lines, I don't know, align dimension, it should be orange, and yeah, there you go, it is orange. So there you go, that's how you kind of create your own view template. So you always start from one view, then you work on it, make sure that it's correct, you create the view template, you double check everything, and then you just apply that view template for any future views. So it looks exactly the same as this one. Okay, this one has some additional elements like these batting lines, and of course, so those have to be added in, but it's pretty much the same view template. The shadows, the furniture presentation, as you can see over here, it's halftone, and if we go over here, again, it's going to be halftone. We've got our shadows at 14, and everything is set up. Okay, so that's how you set up view templates in Revit, and that's how you use them. I hope this is going to make your future work a bit easier and a bit less repetitive, so you can concentrate on modeling your building instead of setting up the graphics. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. And if you want to get this project file, check out my Patreon, first link in the description. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.